This week, we finally got into the kitchen.
We did. We actually did it.
We've been to London. And is the chocolate ban officially over?
We went shopping. There may have been some very important decisions made.
Almost the weekend starts now.
Work week winding down to its close. Excited for where the weekend goes. Walks and day trips in the sun. Time for fitness and for fun. It's almost the weekend, yeah. With Mr. and Mrs. Almost Your Friends.
Welcome to Almost the Weekend, the podcast where two people who probably should have figured life out by now haven't.
And honestly, we're fine with that.
Every week, we're here talking about the stuff that actually matters, what we've been watching, what we've been eating.
What we've attempted to eat.
What we've attempted to eat, the walks, the workouts, the wins, the disasters.
Mostly the disasters.
We're Mr. and Mrs. Almost. And if your week has been a bit mad, a bit brilliant, or somewhere in between,
Then you're exactly in the right place. Hello.
hi!
It's another week into our fitness transformation.
Yes, we've been very, very good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really, really well. I've pushed myself. I'm week 6, day 3, I think it is. And that's how I say it. I know you say it differently. But yeah, I'm really pushing myself. But I'm really enjoying it as well.
Very good. And I'm mixing it up this week. So not only have I done 20 minutes on the bike in a rather hard workout and then a bit of a 10-minute cool down to give me 30 minutes.
Gosh, yeah.
And then the running as well for half an hour twice a week. At this moment, I'm doing it. I have decided to jump onto the rowing machine.
Yeah.
And I did a 10-minute Peloton class on the rowing machine.
Amazing.
So
Really
yeah.
helps, doesn't it, while you're waiting for me to do my longer runs?
It does. So I think the actual rowing machine, I've struggled with it. Like going, time and all that is easier doing it with a class.
Okay.
So even though obviously it's not a Peloton rower,
That's interesting.
then just doing the class, but being on a rower, I actually, really found it quite invigorating and a lot easier. So
well
I
done.
might have to do more of that.
Yeah, so you were encouraged to do that because we've made some space, haven't we?
We've had a little bit of tidy up. We've put some more storage in our gym.
Oh, it's looking amazing. I love it.
It's looking a lot better now. So, so I think on week 4 now on the running journey. So week 4, day 2.
Oh, so you're not too far behind then, just a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks behind, but we're on course for our race for life.
Oh, we really are. We're really determined it's going to happen.
We are. I think we are another 4 weeks less for you. So I need to catch up.
Yeah, I've only got a couple more weeks, but I'm going to carry on with another program that Peloton has. So that will be shared closer to the time.
I think we need to get out there pounding the streets as well.
Yeah, we will test the park where we do the race for life. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so I've bought some new trainers early on.
Yeah.
Some running trainers so that we are...
Well, they say don't wear new clothes, new shoes on the day, don't they?
They do. So I'm all prepared now, ready to go. So yeah, another week down and we've done very, very well.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
And of course, not only are we doing the fitness in the gym, but we took a little trip out and got our steps in.
Oh, we did.
So we did an evening trip to London.
Yeah, very unusual for us.
It was. So we went out to a drinks event that I was invited to.
Yeah, we had a lovely time.
We went to the Broadwood, which is a live sports pub and kitchen near to Liverpool Street station.
Yeah, I was really impressed with it. It's lovely.
It was a lovely venue. We had a floor, so the upstairs function floor to I say ourselves. I must be probably
No,
50, 60
quite a
people.
few people there.
But it was obviously an invite event,
Yeah.
so it was a free bar.
Yes,
So which was really lovely. So we found that very nice.
yeah, and we had a cider, didn't we? And
We had some Inches cider,
yeah,
which was nice, and then we switched.
yeah, we thought let's just go for it.
We switched it up to gin. Our second favorite. Cider or gin? As which one's first and which one's second?
I don't know. I think it depends on the mood. So I think
Yeah.
they're both first favourites. But we've also got just different varieties, haven't we, that we like?
We have, yeah. Well, there's
So
so many different gins.
yeah,
out there
I
and
don't know if we
ciders.
could say they're both top of the list for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, we did treat ourselves that night, didn't we?
We did, and not only obviously it tastes better when it's free, of course.
Yeah.
But there was some nibbles that came out unexpectedly. Didn't realise there would be food.
Some warm nibbles.
So some warm nibbles. So we had some fries, and we had
A
some
mini burger.
we had 2 mini burgers. So which were very lovely.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the mini burger.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, burgers in mini form,
Yeah.
I think should be the new burgers.
Really nice. Yeah.
That's just lovely. And then pizzas came out.
But we restricted ourselves, didn't we? We
Well,
just had the one slice.
Well, we
One slice each, that is.
was it? I think we had 2 slices each, but
Was it?
yeah, we did.
No, I think it was one.
No, we did have 2 slices.
I don't remember that happening.
Definitely did.
Okay.
Definitely had 2 slices each.
All right. But we
No.
we definitely would have had a lot more
We would have had,
if
a
we
lot
didn't
more.
have any other plans. So
but that's the thing. So we did have other plans because I was not aware of food. I'd booked us into a restaurant.
yeah, and of course you
And
did because it was lovely.
I kept it as a surprise where we were going.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started eating the food and we had to cut it down.
Oh gosh.
So after a couple of hours of lovely drinks and a little bit of food, we decided to leave and hopped on a bus.
Yeah, we actually took the
Uh,
bus in London this time.
We did. We didn't go on the tube. We
No.
jumped on the bus and made our way over to Leicester Square.
Yes.
Now, what did we do in Leicester Square?
Wow. We seem to not pass by a new restaurant, didn't we?
We did. So we went to
We went
the
to Jamie's.
Italian.
Yeah.
The newly opened Jamie's Italian. It literally opened, I think, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, thought we'd give it a go. It's his obviously Jamie's Italian 2.0.
Yeah.
So he has 2 restaurants in London now. So
Staff were so nice in there, weren't they?
they were. So literally we were 15 minutes early, and I thought, well, let's chance it. There was a few empty tables.
Yeah.
And for the moment we opened the door, absolutely, I even think the
Amazing.
the manager even came across and said hello.
He did. He welcomed in
Absolutely fantastic service. They seated us.
upstairs.
It's over 3 floors.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Yeah, so there was we came on the ground. There was a basement floor, and there was the first floor. So
Amazing.
we were seated up on the first floor because we were early, and our table on the ground floor wasn't ready.
It was a lovely evening as well, wasn't it? So the window was wide open in
It
there.
was very
Lovely
nice.
air, wasn't too hot,
So it's
wasn't cold.
the ambience of the restaurant was lovely.
Yep.
I mean, there's pictures of Jamie all over, from his younger days, to modern day, if you like, to this today.
We did overhear someone ask if Jamie was going to be there, but he'd been there that morning, hadn't he?
He's been there that
Yeah, we're a little bit gutted about that,
but absolutely, hands down, fantastic service, fantastic food. So we opted for pizza.
I was going to say, we had a starter, didn't we, and a pizza,
We did. I'd forgotten. the
and we had
starter.
no room for anything else.
No. So the starter though was like I don't know what it was, an arancini type ball,
It was mozzarella.
mozzarella
Yeah,
in it,
and it had,
and
was it chorizo or?
it was
No,
Nuja. So
Yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce it, Nuja.
Yeah, that's how
So
we pronounce it
That's how
anyway.
they pronounce
And
it.
it was
but
absolutely delicious.
they were lovely. We shared the starter, but it was I mean huge.
It-
My book.
Yeah, if we hadn't have eaten before, we definitely would have finished our meal. The pizza dough was so delicious, wasn't it?
I have
So
to
fresh.
Yeah, so obviously the pizza came and absolutely, I have to hands down, I've eaten a lot of pizza
Yeah.
over my years.
Yeah.
Hands down, the best pizza I have ever had in my life.
I need to try that one. So next time we go, I'm
Absolutely.
gonna have to try that one.
Oh, so Calabrian,
Yeah.
Calabrian, if as it's spelled, but
Yeah, very nice.
Calabrian.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
really nice.
It was absolutely lovely, and to be fair, the prices were better than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, for
So
well-known
yeah, it was
restaurant.
pretty reasonable, to be fair.
Yeah.
So with our starters and our mains,
Yeah.
no room for dessert.
I went for a mortadella on mine, and it had pistachio nuts on it, which is very unusual for a pizza.
It was, yeah.
But I really liked it. So, and I felt like I was being semi-healthy by having that as well. Lots of protein.
Not sure we can say pizza's healthy or semi-healthy, but hey.
It made me feel
But hands down, fantastic
highly
evening.
recommend it.
Absolutely. If you're, I mean, Leicester Square obviously couldn't be more prominent.
Yeah.
It's literally on the strip of restaurants you've got there, all the other Italians and the steakhouses.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do
Hands down, go. Check it out. Jamie's Italian.
I'd say book.
I'd say
Yeah.
book, yeah, just in case. But hands down, the place to go for me.
Yeah,
We'll,
sure.
we'll be going back there.
Oh, definitely.
So we headed back after that,
Indeed.
and
We weren't back too late, were we?
we weren't back too late.
So-
No,
10 for us.
it was. And then I think we finished off our TV show.
Yeah,
If you
we've
watched it.
been deep in a mini series on ITV, haven't we?
We had
Gone.
gone. Where's it gone? It's a bit gone.
It was really, really gripping, wasn't it?
It was a fantastic ITV drama. It's a series. It's written by George Kay, and it stars Eve Miles and David Morrissey as the two leads in it.
I love her acting. She's brilliant.
She is, I think, from the Doctor Who days for me, and Torchwood Doctor Who.
Is she in that?
Yeah, that's where I first saw her. But no, fantastic. And
I saw her in, I think there was another programme I've seen her in. I can't remember what it was without looking.
we've seen a few with
Yeah,
her in.
yeah.
But yeah, it's also starring Claire Goose.
Oh.
So yeah, she popped up. I was wondering when she was going to pop up a few episodes in because I kept seeing her name.
Wow.
But yeah, very, very well done from her. So it is.
Did we find out where this person had gone? We did, but we're not telling you. They're not going to spoil that for anyone.
We're not going to spoil it. So it's inspired by the book To Hunt a Killer,
Wow.
which is by former detective superintendent for Gloucestershire Police. But yeah, I don't want to say it's a thrilling crime drama.
Yeah.
It's a whodunit.
And it really is such a twist. We would spend the whole series thinking it was different people.
Yeah, it's certainly
So
it changes. You'll keep changing who is it.
Yeah.
It's gone on.
yeah,
But highly recommend. Great mini series. I'm sure there'll end up being a series 2.
oh, there's got to be, yeah,
because it sort of teases that there could be another storyline.
yeah.
through
It doesn't
it.
quite finish it in the end, does it? There's a little thing at the end.
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah.
there's another storyline sort of going through
Definitely.
it. So,
Yeah, we'll be looking out for that.
but yeah, absolutely brilliant TV.
Yes.
So, and
On to the next.
another fun fact is that if anyone's heard of a BBC show called Ghosts.
Oh yeah,
So that was a comedy series on the BBC.
I loved it.
5 series, I think you told me.
Yeah, I think I watched it originally before we met.
Yeah.
And then I got you into it, and you were hooked.
Yeah, again, you introduced me to Ghosts as something I've not seen, and absolutely,
It's just so funny, isn't it?
it's
So
yeah, just light-hearted, silly comedy.
yeah,
But, interesting fact then, So it is being made into a film.
Oh my gosh.
So they have started filming this month.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah,
It was so sad when it came to an end, weren't we?
we were.
We
and
really were.
I'm sort of in shock it's being made into a film.
I'm
but
not. I'm really. I think it deserves it, to be honest.
I'm just like, yeah, I mean, fantastic.
If you've not seen this TV program, the comedy, you've got to go and watch it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's worth seeing it, obviously, then watching the film because you'll understand when it comes out.
Yeah. Although I bet you anything, it'll be like any other film where they have series before. You don't need to watch the series before, but if you don't, you're missing out.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be worthwhile watching it to get the backstory.
Yeah.
I think the cast, from what I understand, are from a
Horrible History.
yeah, from I'd say a children's type show called Horrible Histories.
I've never watched it, but I've always been because I like the characters. I wanted to watch it, but maybe it's just not for us. Who knows?
No, I mean it is straightforward, what I call clean comedy.
Yeah.
Silly comedy.
Really is. It's fun.
It is fun.
Very
So
fun.
we're looking forward to that. I'm not sure when it's coming out. I'm going to need a release.
They're only just making it, so
So I
ups
was
and tops.
yeah. So I'd imagine maybe next year it'll come out.
Oh, we'll be
But
looking out for that.
we will definitely give a review of that one
Yeah,
when it comes out.
for sure.
So it's time for
Right then, time for a proper little treat. Our favourite part of the week. It's the tipple of the week.
this week. We have Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple and Pepsi Max in this case, not Coke. so a JD and Pepsi Max. Cheers. So I've never tried the Apple Tennessee. So hopefully it's not a normal measure.
Oh, it's really nice. I like it.
That is rather
It's not strong.
smooth. Obviously Jack Daniel's I find very smooth. Yeah.
Definitely
Mm.
drink a few of these.
This takes us into the weekend nicely. Yeah,
Definitely.
very, very nice.
I've not actually had Jack Daniel's for a very long time now.
To be fair, I've not either. Sorry, but I've had bottles of it for a long time. That's how much or little I drink.
Well, I used to drink very little because I didn't have alcohol stored in the cupboard before I met you.
Oh, I was trying to say
A bottle, it would be gone.
and now we have a cabinet full of gin and Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I love it.
So
We get our choice. We can have a little bar. That is our bar.
it could well
But
be.
the dream is to have an actual bar, isn't it?
But well, I don't know, but I don't know if it would be any good of an actual bar. But yeah, lovely tipple of the week, Jack Daniels and Pepsi Max.
Well, I recommend that one.
100%. Okay, well, after teasing it, we finally did it. We finally got in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
You may have thought we may not have got there, but we'd seen out. So
Or perhaps someone doesn't cook in the house.
we don't eat all that much, to be fair. So, but we this week got in the kitchen for a Sunday roast dinner.
Yeah, you were very, very busy in the kitchen on Sunday.
We like to have two meats, so because there are picky people
Yes.
in the house.
Yeah.
So we do a chicken.
Yeah.
So roast chicken, just standard in the oven.
Yeah.
Nothing on it. And then we like to do a gammon. Now we put the gammon in the slow cooker.
Yes.
And there's lots of different ways you could do it. Now my two favourite ways are to either put it in cola.
Yeah. That's full fat cola.
That's full fat. That's Coke.
Yeah.
You need the sugar. You need the glaze, the sugar on it.
Yeah.
Or cider.
Yeah.
You can put a nice cider and apple juice in there, and it gives you some lovely flavours as well. So
I need to do that next time.
Yeah, they're the two options
Yeah.
that I like. There's so many more options, but in this instance, it was the Coke. So 8 hours in the slow cooker, and it gives you a lovely, melt in the mouth, fall to pieces gammon.
Yeah. And it lasts a few days for us as well, doesn't it?
It does.
Just Sunday.
No, so what I like to do, take it out of the slow cooker, put it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of honey on it, and then literally 7 minutes on 180 degrees.
Perfect, isn't it?
And absolutely brilliant. Fantastic
Amazing
way to
taste.
cook the gammon.
Yeah.
So alongside the gammon, we
Yes.
have,
Trial and tested.
trial and tested Jamie Oliver potatoes.
Yes,
See a theme here, Jamie Oliver.
definitely.
I do like a bit of Jamie Oliver.
Yeah.
So the potatoes are cooked his method. So you parboil them
Yeah.
just till it's boiling. And then you rough them up in the colander. I like roughing up the potatoes. Salt and pepper them, put them in the tray, oil all over them, and in vegetable oil, I'm liking to use. And then they go in the oven for around half an hour. And then I like to take them out.
Yeah.
And you then get the masher, your potato masher, and you push down on each potato just to break it, and it mashes in like
Well,
slightly.
you're not mashing it.
Not mashing it, just washing it down, and then turn it in the oil, back in the oven, and it gives you the most.
You leave it in there.
Another half an hour. That's an hour in total.
Yeah.
And they come out the most lovely, crispiest, but fluffiest inside potato.
Oh, they really are.
And they're
so delicious. Yeah.
Now we pair that with a cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, we seem to have had a lot of cauliflower cheese lately.
We do. So yeah, we cook the cauliflower, we steam it.
Yeah.
And then we've got a cheese sauce. Very cheesy because I had a lot of cheddar to it.
Is it Coleman's?
Coleman's,
Yeah.
Coleman's sauce packet.
Yeah.
And we put some lots of cheese in it and then on top of it. And again, that goes in for 30 minutes.
In the oven, yeah.
In the oven, alongside the stuffing. So Paxo stuffing it's a mix, packet mix. Again, half an hour in the oven.
Yeah.
So all around 180 degrees, I put it all in at.
Yeah.
So 175, 180.
Oh, it's so
absolutely lovely, brilliant. And then some accompanying veg are some lovely carrots which are steamed. And then we have some broccoli as well.
Yeah.
So,
and we thought we have a bit too much veg in the end, didn't we? So I had to cut some out. Who has too much? But
who couldn't eat it all?
I actually couldn't eat all my roast dinner this week, which is really unusual, isn't it?
It was quite piled up. It was too.
It really was.
It was too much.
But isn't that good though? The old-fashioned me would say I cannot waste this food.
Yeah.
I was still saying it, but I still let you throw it away.
Yeah,
so
we did.
I wouldn't obviously suggest throwing your food away.
No.
But we are trying to be very healthy at the moment.
What we should have done was we had enough for another day of veg and other meals, so we didn't need it all. But it was great, a lovely meal. Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend.
Love it.
A lovely Sunday roast with the gammon and the chicken and Jamie's potatoes.
So we're never going back now, are we?
We're not.
No, Jamie forever.
Jamie's teddies.
Yes.
So that is almost edible. Finally in that kitchen.
See if you can beat that next week.
Absolutely. So what else do we do this week? So driving license update. The hair was a go. So I think it was 2 weeks ago, we spoke about getting a provisional license for our daughter.
We gave her some notice, didn't we?
We gave her some notice. The hair got done.
Yeah.
The pictures got taken.
She even wore some makeup.
She got
away with wearing a little bit of eyeliner.
But it's done. Pictures are done. Application has gone in.
Wow, has it?
Well, it has half gone in because it's confused me, and apparently they're sending some forms out and they want passports sent in.
It's never straightforward, is it?
Don't quite know why it's not straightforward, but yeah, I'm sure we'll find out and update as we go.
She'll get it eventually.
She will. So, the chocolate ban, is it over?
Well,
not quite.
Have we been to Hotel Chocolat?
We went to Hotel Chocolat. Now, we did have a drink. So this Hotel Chocolat we went to has a little cafe.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
You can have their Velvetizer hot chocolates or cold shakes.
Yeah.
So we had our hot chocolates. Now, what did you have?
So I had the hazelnut mocha latte. I noticed it in the shop and I said, oh yeah, they do latte. And I wasn't sure if I'd like it. So then I thought, I'll choose that and I can taste it.
And I went for the chocolate mocha latte.
You did.
And we both had chocolate whip on it.
Oh yes, that
So-
really makes a difference, doesn't it?
So it is. So
It's a real treat.
it is a treat.
Yeah.
Yes. And there was also a honey choc shake.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
was,
had,
was
wasn't it?
very, very well received. It was lovely.
She said she'd have it again for sure. And I'd have mine again, but I said I probably wouldn't have it all the time. It will just be a treat because it's very rich.
It was rich. Yeah. Mine was nice. Let's say not something. I prefer the hot chocolates for a day-in treat.
Yes.
But of course, that's not why we went to Hotel Chocolat.
That was just one reason.
We went for Easter eggs.
Yes.
So, of course, there were some vouchers involved to get some money off.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we had to go and get them a little bit early. Well, I say early. It's not that far to Easter now.
Lived in time, I think.
So, yeah.
Will
So
they run out?
we have treated ourselves to the ostrich egg.
Yeah.
I went for the ostrich egg patisserie, which is 1 kilogram of chocolate. It is
Can't wait.
absolutely huge.
Yeah.
It is mixed, so it's got milk chocolate one side, it's white chocolate the other side, but it's got crispy bits in it,
Yeah.
and it's then got patisserie chocolates inside it.
Perfect.
So yeah, never had
Yeah.
one, so we're gonna give it a go.
Yeah, this is our treat.
And
Not having chocolate in forever.
this is it. So yeah, Easter's gonna be our little treat time.
Yeah.
And we got some other little Easter eggs for the
children,
kids as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So got them sorted.
So we're all ready for Easter.
But of course, we had to not just get Hotel Chocolat. So we had to get some bog standard Cadbury's.
Yes.
So we did get some mini eggs.
Massive.
And some little mini cream eggs.
Yeah.
There's a dime one, there's a white one, standard one.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what our daughter chose, wasn't it?
It was. And we also got a standard Cadbury's Easter egg for us because we like Cadbury's.
Yeah. So we're not going to be obviously eating chocolate, from now on, but this is just a treat, isn't it? It'll probably last us maybe while we're off.
I'm sure it will. So yeah, so we've got a bit of time off over Easter. So yeah, I think it'll be a week of eating
Indulgence.
chocolate.
For sure. Hopefully we get some nice weather. We'll be outside doing other things as well to keep us busy.
Absolutely. But of course, we now have chocolate in the house. We have chocolate eggs.
I know that's a
And
huge risk, isn't it? But we are.
I've put them out the way high up so they're not, you can forget about them and not see them. But yeah, obviously we just need to keep ourselves
So excited.
in check.
Well, we are. We're very, very determined, aren't we? Very motivated.
We are extremely motivated. We've not had chocolate. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've had chocolate, to be fair.
I can't even
And
say.
it's the longest time I've gone without chocolate.
Is it?
So yeah, absolutely. So
And it's hard when you're at work when other people are offering these things out, and you have to say no. Thank you. I'm being.
well, yeah, but at least we're ready for Easter.
Yeah.
Everything is there now.
Yeah.
So
All prepared.
we are all prepared. So that was it for us and our weekend.
And that is almost the weekend for another week.
We do genuinely love that you're spending part of your week with us. It honestly means everything.
If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit subscribe wherever you're listening. It really helps more people find us.
And if you're feeling extra generous, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. Even just 5 stars. Go on. You know you want to.
You can find everything we get up to, the podcast, the Etsy shop, all of it over at Linktree /Mr. and Mrs. Almost.
And if you want to get in touch, maybe you've got a recipe for us to try, a dog-friendly place we need to visit, or you just want to say hello.
We would absolutely love to hear from you. Drop us an email at Mr. and Mrs. Almost @gmail.com.
Next week, big plans afoot. flat pack dreams, and a tape measure.
Until next week.
It's almost the weekend.
That's a wrap on another